Residents of northern Pietermaritzburg have been without electricity since Wednesday night after an electrical substation broke down following a severe storm. Residents have complained about a lack of transparency from the Msunduzi Municipality and its alleged failure to maintain the electricity infrastructure. For more on this, we're joined by Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan. Karinda, very good morning to you. What has been happening on the ground? Residents are clearly not happy.
Indeed, residents frustrated. I've been navigating through social media with posts by some Maritzburg residents complaining about this lack of electricity. Now, since Wednesday night, after a storm in this area, we understand that an electrical substation just nearby where I'm standing here in Northdale had broken down. It's alleged that lightning had actually struck that substation, and as a result, many communities, suburbs just north of Pietermaritzburg have been impacted without electricity. Residents, though, are also frustrated that they're not getting enough transparency or communication from the municipality on when the electricity is going to be restored. Jagmohan is a community activist who actually just came through as we're setting up to speak to you. Mr. Jagmohan, thank you so much for speaking to us. Can you just tell us maybe some of the frustration that residents like you are experiencing since Wednesday without power?
Well, we had a severe thunderstorm on Wednesday, and from Wednesday till today, till the time we speak, we are not getting any definite answer from the municipality. The councillors in this area have made an effort to try and get some feedback. However, absolutely nothing. All we are told by the municipality is that the matter is being attended to and there can be no timeline given to us. Now, we ask a simple question. There should be some kind of time frame because workmen and ESCOM have been in that substation from Thursday morning. And another annoying thing is that when the fire department came down, the fire department had no dry powder to extinguish the electric blaze. So we wonder in Pietermaritzburg what is functional. If the parks department had cut the trees, then the overhead cables would not have been damaged. The municipality doesn't have a functioning fire department. We don't have a functioning parks department. Our traffic lights don't work. Pietermaritzburg is in chaos. We are under administration, and we are under a new leadership, a new municipality. It looks bleak for us. I only appeal to the municipality, try and fix this up so people can have a good Christmas. Already thousands of rands of goods have been wasted. We had to give away a lot of things to the poorer people. I know people who have to empty their fridges and go and throw things away into the dump. There are people in Pietermaritzburg whom I want to commend, the religious groups, the churches, etc., for they have come together and last week during the cold weather have provided firewood, they provided hot meals for the not so fortunate. Thank you very much.
Mr. Jagmohan, just the last thing, is this a regular occurrence? I mean, aside from the storm impacting the substation, are power outages a regular thing?
Power outages is a regular thing in Pietermaritzburg. The municipality have told us they have an ailing infrastructure, but years ago we were also told that budgets have been set aside to repair the ailing infrastructure. What has happened to that budget? You can work that out for yourself.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jagmohan. He's a community activist in the area. And like he says, residents battling with the lack of power. I understand also now in some areas there's also no water there. So that's a double crisis for this community. My colleague Lungelo will actually just show you some of the shops here remain in darkness. While just traveling around this community, we see even shops have not opened yet. It's 9 o'clock, but shops, their doors remain closed, and we understand this is because of the lack of power. So of course it's impacting the local economy, and of course it is the festive season now and people are trying to buy a little bit more to keep in their fridges to stock up during the Christmas period, and we hear now that this is going to waste. A woman that's just standing nearby tells us she had to throw a bunch of meat out, some kilograms of meat out because it had gone off because of the lack of power. Now, we have spoke to the Msunduzi Municipality requesting an interview. At this point, though, according to their social media profiles, they haven't really given an update on when power would be restored. They have shared videos of people trying to seemingly fix these power substations. But in the meanwhile, I mean, really you can see many Pietermaritzburg residents quite frustrated by what's happening here on the ground.
Very well, Karinda. Let's leave it there for now. We will, of course, continue to touch base with you, bringing you as we get the latest on the power situation in Pietermaritzburg.